You say you want a better life, more discipline and bigger goals, more focus and stronger execution, but your body is exhausted constantly, and that changes everything silently. You keep blaming your mindset daily, thinking your problem is motivation somehow, or laziness and lack of consistency, but your body cannot sustain performance. That is the deeper problem now. Your ambition keeps demanding more output, but your energy keeps collapsing early. Your focus disappears too quickly daily. Your discipline weakens under simple pressure because your system is overloaded already. Most people ignore physical capacity completely. They only focus on mental ambition, but ambition still requires biological support. Your body carries your execution ability. Without it, discipline becomes unstable. You sleep too little too often, eat without supporting mental performance properly, live inside constant low-grade exhaustion daily, then expect high-level consistency somehow. That contradiction destroys long-term growth. You cannot operate like a machine, ignoring recovery and nervous system fatigue endlessly. Your body eventually pushes back hard. Focus declines and emotional control weakens. Everything starts feeling harder than necessary. Low energy changes your decision quality. You become more impulsive and reactive, more likely to avoid difficult tasks, more emotionally vulnerable to distractions daily. Energy affects behavior more than realized. When your body feels constantly depleted, discipline begins feeling emotionally expensive. Even simple actions start feeling heavy, not because you are weak internally, because your system lacks real capacity. This is why exhausted people procrastinate, not always from laziness or avoidance. Sometimes the brain is protecting itself, reducing effort to conserve remaining energy. Your biology influences your behavior deeply. Over time, exhaustion changes your identity. You stop trusting your execution ability. You stop believing your own promises and slowly lower expectations for yourself. That damage becomes psychological eventually. You begin calling yourself inconsistent constantly, lazy, undisciplined somehow. But many times your body collapsed first, long before your mindset finally followed. That distinction matters more than expected. A tired body creates a tired mind, and eventually creates a tired identity. You stop attacking life aggressively anymore. You start surviving instead of building. That shift happens very quietly. Your schedule demands endless mental performance, constant stimulation and non-stop attention switching, screens before sleep every single night, stress without proper emotional recovery afterward, yet you expect elite execution daily. Most people normalize being constantly drained. Caffeine replaces genuine recovery completely. Dopamine replaces meaningful restoration and stillness. Busyness becomes confused with actual productivity. Meanwhile, the body keeps deteriorating silently. You cannot keep borrowing energy endlessly. At some point, the debt appears in your focus and emotional regulation, in your consistency and cognitive sharpness. Eventually, your ambition outruns your capacity. You do not need endless optimization. You need physical stability and capacity, a body that supports disciplined behavior, a nervous system capable of recovery. That changes execution more than motivation. Your sleep affects tomorrow's discipline directly, not just your physical energy levels. It affects focus and emotional resilience, your ability to resist impulsive behavior. Your execution begins the night before. Your food affects your mental sharpness. Your stress affects your attention stability. Your movement affects emotional regulation deeply. Your environment affects nervous system tension constantly. Everything is connected to performance capacity. High performers respect physical maintenance seriously, not from vanity or appearance obsession, but because performance requires biological support. Execution is not purely psychological effort. Your body becomes part of discipline. You cannot build an elite life using a constantly exhausted operating system. Eventually, something starts breaking underneath you. Focus, mood, consistency, emotional control. The body always keeps score silently. Some people are not unmotivated anymore. They are physically depleted and overstretched. Their ambition survived longer than capacity. Now, their system can't keep up. That truth changes everything, honestly. Start noticing your energy patterns carefully. When does your focus collapse fastest? What behaviors drain you unnecessarily daily? What habits improve your mental clarity? Awareness changes performance more than assumed. Stop glorifying chronic exhaustion constantly. Being drained is not productive anymore. A burnt-out brain performs worse consistently. Recovery is part of serious execution, not weakness or laziness somehow. Protect your sleep more aggressively now, not because sleep sounds healthy generally, but because discipline requires recovery capacity. Your future behavior depends on tonight. That connection is very real. Reduce unnecessary cognitive overload daily. Too many inputs destroy mental sharpness slowly. Your brain needs space to recover. Silence restores more than realized. Right now, your ambition still exists. That's not the real issue. The problem is system sustainability now. Can your body sustain your goals? That is the harder question, honestly. Many people never reach their potential, not because they lacked vision internally, but because they ignored physical capacity entirely. They tried forcing endless output constantly, until exhaustion reshaped their entire identity. You were never meant to operate under constant stress and depletion forever. Your mind and body need recovery. Your execution needs biological stability too. Otherwise, progress eventually starts collapsing. Stop treating your body like machinery. Stop demanding output without proper support. Stop normalizing exhaustion and mental fog. Your physical condition affects your future, much more than you currently realize. Real discipline is not self-destruction. It's sustainable, controlled execution over time. A strong mind needs strong support systems, and your body is one of them. That changes how you perform entirely. Watch next. Your evenings are destroying your next day, because nighttime behavior shapes tomorrow silently. Your standards collapse most during evenings, and that sabotage repeats every morning. That's what we fix next.